to have an abundant future. You know, I wasn't gonna do this, but since I already got this, I don't know if you saw the webinar last night, but I've got this. I'm actually gonna pull this out. Hold on a minute. What up, Teddy? How are you, brother? Brian Collette, say hello below. Let's get this out. Look, this isn't some boring presentation, so don't trip out. Alright? Whoever you are, you'll like it. We can do it like that. I'll turn it around. I know it's backwards. We'll turn it around. Hey, while we're getting set up, anybody who shares this, I'll send you the PDF called Future. 7 Ways to Your Abundant Future. If you want to share this, all you got to do, if you're on your mobile phone, you just click off your mobile phone and you push the button share, and it just boop, shoots out. That way we can get more people to see it, and I'll send you the PDF individually within the next 24 hours. I know it's big party week. Everyone's got 4th of July celebration going on. All right, so F in the future. We're gonna look at some different things here. How is that, Walker, that angle? Let's see. Okay. So I have visuals. We're going to do auditorial, visual, everything. So every one of your senses, even if you have 5 or 6 senses blowing up right now, you can tap into it no matter who you are, no matter what you got going on. This is your future. F-u-t-u-r-e. Just say it with me, future. And the reason I want to do this is because if you have the ability to use your imagination to imagine being on a sailboat. Let's do this. Imagine that you were on a sailboat right now. It's the 4th of July. You had the family with you. You know, as I got right here, the family. This is one of my good friends, Brian, and his family, Nicole. Brian, Nicole, all the kids. If you were with your family and you guys were all on a sailboat, my mom's dream is to own a sailboat, and you were out, a big catamaran sailboat, and you were just out sailing the beautiful oceans, and you had the grill going, and somebody was fishing and reeling in the fish, and you had the grill, and it was cooking up, and you were cooking right on there. You had the sashimi going, and you know, you had the little water slide or the little dinghy behind it. So you're just on the sailboat, just coasting forward. You're like, oh, the wind's blowing in your hair. You got your music playing. Just be as you are. And you're just singing, laughing, carrying on, living an epic life, sailing into your future. Sailing into the horizon that you want to create in your life. The future is all an imagination. It is all what we're putting into our minds, what we're thinking, what we think we become. And our thoughts become reality. So whatever you're thinking in this moment will become the future that you have. So I got a couple pictures of, in future, F is for family. F is for family. So your family is so important. The family that you have now is as important as the family that you're going to be creating. So those of you that are here, that are in the F.u.t.u.r.e family, I want to say welcome back. This has been an epic journey so far. Those of you that are my friends and my family, I'm glad to have you. And for those of you that have never met me before, this is the beginning, the very beginning of a beautiful and lifelong friendship. I am Stephen Munson. I like to use my imagination, my creativity, and to live full out, not to hold anything back. Here's my mom and I sitting on a waterfall on the north shore of Oahu, just hanging out on a waterfall. Here's my dad and I at Waimea Bay. Beautiful picture that Casey the Great took. Here's the F.u.t.u.r.e family. You got Robbie, his kids, you got Brittany, everybody hanging out at Cocoa Beach. We were just hanging out, we had pancakes. If you ever get around Mr. Duderman, he makes the best pancakes on the planet. And I didn't know that anybody else made better ones than I did, but that's the F.u.t.u.r.e family. Here's right after my brother's wedding, that everyone's laughing and carrying on, having a good time. I don't know what Charlie Coddington's there doing, but he's having fun. Everyone's laughing and carrying on. And here's the family right here as well in Hawaii. We're making more pancakes. The reason I show these to you is because I want you to imagine this type of family environment that you want, or what you want to be able to do for your kids. See, the future is the family. Having more time to spend with your family. To be able to stay home with your kids. To be able to travel the world with your family. To be able to give things to your kids that you didn't have. To be able to have kids, the family of the future. To be able to create a family of people that you just lock arms together. Love one another, help lift each other up. That's the type of family we're doing. And within Heal, we call it family member, those that are part of this business, that buy our products and go through it, because we believe that all of us are family, and it's better that way, to better live that way. Number 2, and just say family. Family, because the more you say future, and the more you say family, and the more you say all of these words in a positive vibration, that you speak it into abundance the way that you want, it will begin to attract your life. So if you could type maybe into the chat a special family moment that you have, or what you like to do with your family. Or maybe this is a brand new moment because you don't have a family support and that's what you need. But is family important to you? And if it is, just say it is. Yes, and say future. The reason I want you to keep saying future is to speak future into your existence in an abundant manner. That when you say future, the future is bright. You're not worried about politics and policies and parliaments. You have peace in your heart. You're speaking about the future in a way that it's abundance. You're speaking about future in optimal reality, that everything in the future is good in your life. You have a strong family support, and you have a focus to grow a family. And number 2, unlimited income. Unlimited money. Money, money, money. People are always talking about money. Money is such a weird, crazy thing, isn't it? Have you ever had a place where you don't have any money? No money whatsoever. And then how about a time in your life you've had a lot of money? Money's flying in. That's fun, isn't it? I've never been super rich. I've had a good amount of money in my hands, but I've also been very poor. You know, where I stood in the food lines to get food, where I cashed in coins just to get through the next day. I wouldn't say I was an underprivileged kid or I lived in a poor environment in life. I just would say that I created a poor lifestyle. But a couple years ago, I had a chance to go on some different trips, and here's me just hanging out in Australia by this Ferrari. And the reason I show that to you is maybe you want a dream car, or you want to create a dream board, whether it's a Rolex or flying around in a jet, or $100 million, or you want to be able to rent a yacht in Australia for the day so you could, go with your family and go scuba diving. You could go scuba diving. You could do anything that you wanted if you had unlimited money. Yes? Anything. What would you do if you had more money in your life? If you could answer it below, what is more money to you? What is the frame of income? How much money are you after? What are you looking to obtain in your life? Because that's your future. Say it. Future. Every time you say future, and every time it rolls off your tongue, and if you could write future into the comments, hashtag future, write it on your wall, tag me and say, Stephen Munson's talking about a future of abundance. Future, because every time I hear that word, every time I say that word, every time I speak it out loud, I personally want to feel this good vibration, this good energy about my future. And I had a feeling that if I helped create a bigger family, help people tap into unlimited money, that I could have a better future. So my goal, why do you do this every day, Stephen? Why are you always on Facebook doing a live feed? Because my future is bright. Because my future is big. Because my future is abundance. And same with you. You just got to say future and speak it in a way that you know that good things are coming into your life. Unlimited money. The ability to earn unlimited money. With Heal, we create a family environment, a community. We have a system that you're able to earn unlimited money. That doesn't guarantee you the Ferrari. That doesn't guarantee you your dream home. That gives you the ability to make it happen. The ability to make it happen. You have no limitation. Nobody can limit you. You are unlimited. limited. Number 3, traveling. Here I am at the Great Barrier Reef. I want to make sure that everyone's seeing this. This is going well. We good to go? Whoops. The Great Barrier Reef. Look at that. This Great Barrier Reef right here. Hopefully Walker or someone will let me know if we're off. But that's traveling right there, going to the Great Barrier Reef. Here I am monkeying around on a tree on the North Shore of Oahu. Traveling. What's a favorite trip? What is your dream trip? You know, where do you want to go in your life? Do you want to be able to sit in Lani Kai and just stare at your red sailboat and fish? Is that your dream trip? Is that what you want to do when you're traveling? What does traveling mean to you? Is it hard to travel? Have you not been able to travel as much as you wanted to? Because in your future, you're going to be able to travel anywhere you want. In the future, you could go on any vacation that you wanted at any time. Here's my mom and I kayaking around the Nepali coast. Here I am at the Green Bridge Inn. That is beautiful. See right there? Just standing under this beautiful green bridge in the middle of the wilderness because I was able to travel there. Here I am on top of the Green Bridge because I was able to travel there. And that's what I want you to be able to do with your life, is to travel anywhere you want to. In your future, you could travel anywhere. If traveling in the past was too hard because you didn't have the time and you didn't have the money, then you need to change that up. Tap into unlimited money. Be able to spend time with your family so you can travel anywhere that you want to. So when you say the word future, think of traveling to your dream destination. So every time you say future, you're thinking about family. You're thinking about unlimited money. You're thinking about traveling anywhere you want. Number 4, untapped learning. So are you here with me? Did you pick out your dream vacation? If you could, write it in the chat. What is your dream trip? Is it Fiji? Is it Bali? Is it just being able to go to the New York City for the first time? Is it Australia? Is it California, the Golden Gate Bridge? What is your dream trip? Is it Hawaii? Is it the mountains? Is it the islands? What is your dream trip? Write it in the comments below. The next one is untapped learning. The more you learn, the more you earn. So say that. The more I learn, the more I earn. The more that I learn, the more that I earn. The more that I learn, the more that I earn. So what am I doing? I'm over here like, how many books can a man read at once? I'm reading too many books that I can't even get through each one of them. I'm not getting held up on reading each and every word of every single book, because I used to do that. I thought if I didn't read chapter to chapter, to cover, every single word and write notes and sticky notes, that I wouldn't obtain the book. Then I realized I could do a book blitz, and I could read 3 to 4 to 5, 6 books at once. Read a page here, a page there, a page right there. And I learn. Every day I'm learning. Every day I'm growing. You got to learn. Then you earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. You have untapped learning. And within that, you have untapped gifts. People often will bring it up to you as you keep learning. Like, what have you been doing? You know, you got all these great ideas because you've been learning so much, and you're untapping a gift on the inside of you, and it's a great gift, and a gift that you could share with the world. And the more you tap into untapped learning, the more you dive into that, into untapped areas of you have a better quality of life. Stress, anxiety, doubt, self-worth issues, they stand no chance against the learning capabilities that you have within you. Because the moment that you learn, you no longer deal with the old habits. See, the old habits were because you hadn't learned how to deal with stress. You hadn't learned how to deal with anxiety. You hadn't learned how to deal with doubt. You didn't learn how to deal with guilt. You didn't learn how to deal with shame. So what did you start to do? You started to learn, and the more you learn, the better you felt, the more you earned. The happier you are, the better the vibration, the more you earn. See, it's all about your future. Your future is abundant. There is no limits in your future. If anybody's telling you that you can't do something, show them that you can. You don't need to bother spending all the energy and time convincing them. Just do it. Just make it happen. At Heal, we have put together awesome e-learning programs that are highly interactive, and they're not some stuffy, nerdy thing where we hand you a PDF and tell you good luck. No, we go through the process with you. So you can overcome doubt, self-worth, stress, fear, anxiety. You can have peace, abundance. You have the ability to have high self-worth. You cannot earn your self-worth. So whatever you feel that you are worth is what you earn. What you feel that you are worth is the type of relationships that you have. The next one is relationships. Here's my brother, his beautiful wife Natalie, my dad, my grandmother who just passed away. Priceless photo, isn't it? When you have a photo of someone who's no longer in your life. One of those relationships that were so near and dear to you. That you know that one day too, yes, I will die. And one day too, yes, you will die. You won't be here on this earth anymore. And the question is while you're here, you're going to build quality, powerful, sound relationships. Relationships that lead into other areas, that compound and multiply, that open up new doors of opportunities, that make you feel rich on the inside because you are enriching somebody else's life. That's what relationships have done for me. See, when I failed in business, I didn't make any money, and I got a really good friend here. I believe we have a powerful relationship. We've known each other for years. We partied together, we did business together, and we wouldn't say that any of those worked out or didn't, but what I would say is that we have a powerful, rich relationship, that at any time, at any moment, I could depend on that person, they could depend on me. Relationships are so powerful, and we're going to help you develop more powerful relationships because that's what's in your future. Your future. Just say it, future. And when you say future, think about the relationships. When you say future, think about the untapped learning, the untapped gift on the inside. When you say future, think about the traveling. When you say future, think about the unlimited money. When you say the word future, think about the family. These are other relationships, the relationships that you have with your children and the relationships that the kids have with one another. Building powerful relationships with people. Opening up doors of new horizons through the relationships that we build. I don't know if there's anything more powerful than the relationships, because often those are what get us through. Those are what get us through the tough times. It's what we know, it's who we know that gets us through those tough times. And it would be ideal to build up some powerful, lasting relationships. That's why I said at the very beginning, I don't know everybody here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you. This is the beginning, the very beginning of a beautiful and lifelong friendship. And I mean that. Unlike everybody, I actually don't just chat on social media. I talk to people. I meet them in person. We hang out. We become friends. We break bread together. We travel together. We have fun and explore and live the world. That's what we do. These are real relationships. We're real people. Just because some of us are behind a computer or on a phone doesn't mean that this isn't a real and powerful, lasting relationship. The last one is when we all meet in person for these events, epic events. In your future, you have the chance, and it doesn't have to just be the type of event where everybody meets and goes over business ideas. What about events like this, where we're all in this huge stadium, 9,000 people, submerged between these big, huge rocks. A place where you clearly look at it and say, how did this happen? What an epic spot. And in that, the Red Rock where I went the other day, the music, the acoustics are so powerful in there. We're going to do an event in there. We're planning an event where there'll be music, there'll be dancing, there'll be laughter, there'll be fun, there'll be exercising, there'll be learning, where you're able to educate yourself and grow, connect with new people, create brand new ideas. Heal has a model that's going to be doing epic events all over the world. So I know some of you are in New Zealand. Say I'm in New Zealand. Some of you are in Australia. Let us know you're in Australia. Maybe you're in Bolivia. Say I'm in Bolivia. Or perhaps you're in, you're in the UK right now. You're in the UK. I'm in Australia. Clearly I've been thinking about Australia. I'm in Hawaii. You're in Hawaii. I'm in France. You're in France. We can do epic events all over the world, online and offline. We're able to meet with people, and you're able to grow through that personal relationship that you build. And that's in your future. So the question I have for you today is where is your future headed? Before today's call, before today's Live at 5, were you thinking that the future was okay? Or you were like, today, I know it, my future is bright. My future is abundant. I have a powerful future. See, if that's the way you're speaking, then you're speaking the life that you want into existence. And last night we did a webinar about this and other things that we can share with you as well. But your future is the thought that you're thinking right now. It's not the environment that you're in. It's not the situation and the circumstances that you have going on in your life. No, your future is the thoughts that you have right now in this moment. The relationship that you have in the future is because of the thought that you have now. The amount of money that you have in the future is the thought that you have now. Of course it takes hard work, tremendously, but you're not going to get there unless you believe that you will. If you're saying to yourself, I'll never go on that trip. I'll never be able to afford that. I can't afford to pay for my bills. That's unfortunately what you are limited to. Don't limit yourself. You have an unlimited future. You do have an unlimited future. Any house that you want is yours. Any car that you want is yours. Any relationship that you want is yours. The best is yet to come. Whatever body that you want is yours. Whatever place that you want to live, that's yours. Whatever trip that you want to go on, that is yours. It's yours for the taking. It's yours for the keeping. It's yours that it must begin in the thought of you. I can't do it for you. The reason I decided to come out here is I believe in your future. And I know that if I'm willing to build relationships with people, create a family and a bond, and speak the truth, that our futures will get better. It doesn't happen like that all the time. It sometimes takes effort, hard work, prayer, diligence, where you have to keep plugging away. But your future is bright. Your future is powerful. Your future is meaningful. That other people will benefit off what you share in the future and what you believe right now in this moment. The future. Every time you say and see that word, every time you read it, every time somebody speaks about it, no matter if it's the news, if it's the president, if it's a teacher, no matter who says the word future, and no matter how they say future, future to you is banging. Future to you is epic. Future to you is powerful. Future to you is unlimited. Abundant future you have. My friend, the best is yet to come. The absolute best is yet to come. You have one life. Live with no regrets. None. It's time to heal. Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day. It's on you.